We can all like take a minute, take a breath, and really analyze like what we want to get out of this meeting, what we want to get out of this game, this practice.
Welcome to This is West, the podcast that explores the diverse voices and stories of Madison West High School. Each episode, we dive into the experiences of students and staff, uncovering what makes our community vibrant, unique, and inspiring. Join us as we celebrate the people who bring West to life. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to This is West. I'm Zen Anita. Today we have Aviel Mack. She's the captain of the volleyball team and the president of the BSU. Thank you so much for being here today, Avi. Welcome.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. So I'm from Madison, born and raised. My parents are Badger alumni, and basically, I've grown up here my whole life. I'm biracial, so my mother is white, my dad is black. I would say that this is something really important to my identity because I feel like I've always been able to see two different perspectives in life. And I think it's like helped me to be a better leader, a better listener, and just overall a voice for my community.
That's great. So what sports do you play? I know you're the captain of the volleyball team. Are you involved in any other sports?
Yes, I play lacrosse in the spring. I'm the goalie for my lacrosse team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that through West as well?
Yes. So it's a club team with some of the other West Side schools.
What made you decide to pursue volleyball and lacrosse?
Volleyball and lacrosse were basically just things introduced by my friends and family. I got involved through lacrosse actually through one of my best friends. She thought that me and my sister would enjoy it, and my mom signed us up, and we've been doing it ever since.
And you're the captain of the volleyball team. Yes, is that a lot of responsibility for you?
I would say yes, but also like my team is my family, and they make it so easy. I think that I just love being in community with these girls and just hanging out with them. They make my job pretty easy, yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So, of course, you are also the president of the BSU, and for those who don't know, BSU stands for Black Student Union. How did you get involved in BSU?
I got involved in BSU as a freshman. I don't actually remember how I ended up there, but I just heard about it through some friends and showed up one day, and the club has grown over the years I've been here. I was the secretary before in my sophomore year, and then during my junior and now senior year, I'm the president. I think that I love being the president of BSU because it's like just such an amazing group of individuals who get to be in community and see people who look like them, especially in a school that is like majority white. Mm-hmm. So I think it's very important for young people to have that representation of leaders who look like them, but also just to be in a world that puts so much pressure on people of color.
Right. That's great. Yeah. And as the president, what are your responsibilities, and what does the club do as a whole?
So the club as a whole, we organize a lot of events in the community. We also, we organize a few events in the community. We also just offer like places for our students to be and just like enjoy each other's company. We have game days. We collab with other affinity groups in the school building. And yeah, overall, that's what we do. We had this idea last year, and we might be implementing it this year, but we want to try and bring in the Madison Police Department, have conversations with Black students, especially because the Black population has been so
very sadly
harmed by cops in the past. But the Madison Police Department has this coalition of Black officers that has came in and talked to kids in the past, and we've had really amazing conversations between cops and our community. And I think it's important to understand that like there has been harm in these systems, and it's important that we build that trust back up with these people who are supposed to be protecting our communities.
I wish you luck, and I hope that project goes really well. Okay, so what would you say is your biggest motivation? What motivates you to, get out of bed in the morning or come to a BSU meeting and just be a leader?
I would say my motivation is my 3 younger sisters. One of them is a freshman this year, and then the other two are in middle school and elementary school. I would overall just say that these girls they fuel me to be my best self. Because I'm the oldest, I think I've taken responsibility on just inherently a lot in the past, and it's fueled me in my leadership roles. However, I think that also just staying true to myself and knowing that I like to be a representative to people. I like to communicate with different individuals, and overall I just think that our world needs good leaders, and we also need people who are willing to do the work, and I think I am that person at times. So,
do you experience any challenges with any of the leadership roles that you're in, and what would you say they are?
I would say that challenges, especially within my sports teams, would say that the sports I play, or one of the sports I play in particular, is very much a mental game. It's very much if one of us is feeling down, then we're all feeling down. And there's often times where we have to push through our own mental blocks to have a good outlook on the game. So I would say that sometimes just being a listening ear for my teammates who might be struggling or having a bad day, and we have a game or that night or something, and it's well, we gotta work this out so then we can hopefully have a great game. So I think that sometimes the challenges would be understanding that people are all going through their own things, and the same applies to BSU. I mean, if my leadership team isn't always the most organized or something, that's when we can all take a minute, take a breath, and really analyze what we want to get out of this meeting, what we want to get out of this game, this practice. I think that people are so amazing because yes, we're all different and we're all struggling, but I think that if we all have a common goal, we can work towards that goal by just being in community and talking through things and making plans, making schedules, but also just understanding each other's humanity.
Well, hopefully kids, they know more about, a person who's not only a great sibling, a great mentor, who leads the BSU, and is the captain of the volleyball team. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Avi.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to This is West. We hope you have enjoyed getting to know a little more about the amazing people who make Madison West High School what it is. Stay connected with us for more stories and voices in future episodes. Until next time, remember, each story shapes who we are, and together we create the West community.